Does it become harder to embrace yourself as a woman when you become a mother? And is motherhood everything you've imagined it to be? We may not want to say it out loud, but I'll say it for you and give you the space to say it if you choose. Motherhood is hard work. Does it become harder to embrace yourself as a woman when you become a mother? And is motherhood everything you've imagined it to be? Some researchers from Arizona State University and Oklahoma State University looked at how this so-called invisible labor of being a mother was linked to feelings of being overwhelmed and a sense of emptiness in women's day-to-day lives. Almost 9 in 10 said they felt solely responsible for organizing schedules of the family. Today I will be shedding some light on the topic where women are expected to be mothers, wives, and when they become a mother, she's almost ruled out as a woman. For most, the rules and standards of society dictates what we do, who we marry, when we marry, or even if we become mothers. And when we do go through this life-changing, miraculous process, society also dictates that the woman should be filled with nothing but joy and bliss. Damned if she displays anything but pride and joy. She is deemed as a bad mother or unnurturing, when in fact she's simply human. Let me share one of many definitions of motherhood with you. Motherhood is a state of being a mother. This most commonly happens when their child is born, but it can also happen through adoption or marrying or becoming the partner of someone with children. Motherhood is a gender-specific version of the term parenthood. A bare minimum of care includes feeding, clothing, and guarding the safety of infants and children. But beyond these, mothering usually includes keeping children clean and healthy and involve efforts to educate or socialize children to earn a living and to fit into the family and the community. Now, here is a definition for a woman. Cited as stereotypically feminine, a woman is identified by traits such as nurturance, sensitivity, sweetness, supportive, warmth, passive, expressiveness, modesty, humility, empathy, affection, tenderness, emotional, kind, helpful, understanding. In so many words, those definitions are society's standards about women and mothers. But is it possible at all that there are women who are mothers who feel nothing but regret and misery? Like they've made a mistake because they feel this pressure to be only one thing or all things? Women who feel that they have had to sacrifice who they are or wanted to be because they are seen as nothing more than someone's mother? The vibrant woman filled with gifts and talents stifled in one role. Is there room for us to be real and have this talk? Or will you continue to live in a facade according to the rules of people around you? There is an enormous mental, emotional, and physical strain of motherhood that we don't talk about, which in my opinion is one major factor that contributes to the breakdown of happiness in individuals, families, and relationships on a whole. You see, those invisible labors of planning, being attentive, organizing, providing, protecting, covering, and creating, couple that with the norm of most women now, which is working a full-time job or maybe even two because one just does not meet all our needs, the weight of that responsibility never goes away. You see, the pressure I mentioned earlier from society where mothers are judged for feeling anything but blessed is what stops so many mothers from being vocal, asking for the help that they need, and that actually contributes to the isolation, depression, anxiety, emptiness that so many of us experience. And when this occurs, we lose the true joy and experiences that comes with that connectedness of being a mother. Becoming a mother does not mean you stop being a woman with your own individuality. Although your children's well-being are important, your well-being is also important. Although we put our children's needs ahead of our own sometimes, this doesn't mean you gotta shut your dreams down forever. Your life is not over. I have 3 sons. My 2 older sons are only 16 months apart, and I remember when they were infants. It was as if I had twins with 2 small babies. Showers were expressed, bathroom time was put on hold until they were asleep. The struggle was definitely real. I was so conditioned to rush through everything that as they got older and more independent, I am still up to this day working on reconditioning my mind to not rush through my daily activities, allowing myself to be present and live consciously. Oprah Winfrey also spoke about this mindset, where her first big project of giving back, when she took 100 families out of the projects and gave them houses. She spoke how that gesture failed miserably and how disappointed she was. But after failing a few times, she realized in order for any of this to be successful, she must first uplift the way that these people think of themselves. She realized that these people needed to create a hope and a vision and also believe in a new best version of themselves. Without that new mindset, they will always fail. You could move the people out of slavery, but if their minds are still there, they will never be experiencing the freedom that they have. I'm here showing up for you. Raising awareness is one thing. Giving you the tools and strategy, yes, that's great. But if your mindset remains imprisoned, if you do not believe you can be any better, you will not be. The key word for today is believe. I want you to write down 5 positive things that you want to believe in for yourself. You don't even have to truly believe it at this moment right now, but you could want to believe it. And I'm going to challenge you for you to read those 5 things each day for the next 2 weeks without missing one day. And then you come back to me and let me know how that one little tweak uplifted your mindset and you got to a level that you never thought was attainable. Believing in yourself, gaining the evidence and the confidence to see yourself in a peaceful, happier state. Women are resilient. Don't give up on yourself. I'm right here believing in you, rooting for you to fall in love with you, rooting for you to reconnect with your inner depths of what makes you unique, what makes you grow. Because once you realize you are a spiritual being just having a human experience, you will not be able to contain the overflow of possibilities that exist within you.